recognizing the subtlety between thought and knowledge. You have the knowledge of thinking, and it is the knowledge that sets you free. Thoughts get you involved. So any thought can come. We know what is the nature of thinking. It can be negative, destructive, doubtful, fearful, worried, condemning, comparing, criticizing, greedy, angry, all the emotions that go with those kind of thoughts. That in meditation we unfold a deeper knowledge. It is the knowledge of our ever connection. It is not the knowledge that is of information learnt. So someone has a great knowledge of something, of some subject, of some event, of science, of history, politics, medicine. But the knowledge of ourself is a deeper knowledge, and how it assists us in our day-to-day life is that we have the knowledge that as we experience things, they appear to divide us from ourselves. But we have the knowledge that it does not. To have the knowledge of the appearance is a very special kind of knowledge. So, for example, a thought can come that creates fear. I can observe that. I can even experience that, but I have the knowledge that that is not really true. And this is a kind of superpower that we develop through meditation, the knowledge of what is not true. In Sanskrit, the system is neti neti. What is not? Knowing what is not. And knowing where all these thoughts belong to the body. The fears, the worries, the anxieties, the desires, the endless craving and greed, the comparison, the division, conflict, all of that belongs to the body story. We have the knowledge of this story. And there's a great sage, Shankaracharya, who wrote the scripture, Vivek Chudamani, Vivek meaning the discernment between what is changing and unchanging, which is the knowledge of the unchanging, you can also say. Having the discernment between what is changing and unchanging, one unfolds the knowledge of what does not change. Because we are born into developing the knowledge of the changing, all the stuff, the body stuff, the mind stuff, the history stuff, the mathematics stuff, the science stuff. That's all of the changing knowledge. But what is hidden from us is this knowledge of the unchanging. And meditation brings this out of hiding. Vivek, Chudamani, the word Chudamani from his scripture. The most precious jewel, money meaning jewel, Chudamani, the most precious. It is the most precious knowledge. Also can be described, this Chudamani sense, as a light, like a jewel shines its own light. It is not lit by something else. Its very nature is that it shines. So it is the knowledge of itself, not knowledge of something. That light that is of your presence does not need to be lit by something. It is itself light. And knowing this is the ultimate knowledge in that, ultimate because it brings such enormous clarity and freedom in that clarity as you watch all the body stuff, the mind stuff coming and going throughout your day, and seeing the play of it. Then it doesn't entangle you. It actually becomes just fascinating, interesting. And the connections we have with each other that we can talk on this level is also so precious. It just takes a little practice to sit and allow the senses to endraw. And this jewel knowledge becomes unveiled, comes out of hiding. And the eternal question, why is it that human beings are born not having access to this knowledge, will remain ever a mystery. We don't know why. And you'll waste an incarnation asking why. It seems to be the sport of it. We first learn all the knowledge of the dual, the divisions, the things that separate us, divide us, compare us, value us according to our bodies and our minds and our things that we have and the appearance of us, only to reach a point that we feel dissatisfied with that. Dissatisfied because we know somewhere deep inside that jewel knowledge is knowing our value is not on our appearance. And how amazing it is that we can give ourselves that value. What is the precious knowledge? If we can value that, we value ourselves. What an amazing knowledge that it gives to yourself, by yourself, for yourself. You don't need to buy it from any shop. You don't need to sign any contract with someone else that they continue to give this to you. It's ever present. Cannot be made less or more. Take a few more minutes, knowing that in meditation, this jewel knowledge is unfolding, is speaking to you. I am. I am before the thought. And it's this I am power gives rise to this thought, and therefore this thought is also me. So what to fear? Simply a wave in my own ocean of awareness. What to run after for more, or to hold on to for more, out of fear and greed, attachment, worry, when it is all me. Presence. And many times in your meditation, you will be sitting feeling that this knowledge is totally hidden and thoughts are just storming or distracting or disturbing, whatever, seeming to veil the stillness and the clarity and the sweetness of your presence. At that time, it is your sadhana. Sadhan means be alert. Sit through it. Be strong. Just weather the storm. There is a great power in sitting through the thoughts, not trying to construct the thoughts in such a way that bring the deception that you will become free through thinking. If I just order my thoughts, if I just control my thoughts, if I just somehow do something with these thoughts that are bothering, then I will be free. Absolutely not. Endless. Just as the waves in the ocean are endless. Just sit and be. Watch them change. Don't try and figure out or construct a form around them. Watch their nature. They come, they go. The meaning comes and goes. It is of change. So the power just to sit, eyes closed, so the senses are not engaged. And it doesn't matter if the whole time you are sitting, thoughts are coming and disturbing. Still that power to awaken, the power to unveil that precious knowledge is happening. Whatever I can do to inspire you just to keep meditating, that is my great delight, because I weathered many storms and wanted to quit many times. There was nowhere to run, because wherever I ran, I took my mind with me. Till eventually I thought, okay, what is this mind that I'm so afraid of? What is this mind that gets me caught up in so much unnecessary clutter? What is this mind that creates a sense of division between me and others and me and myself? I need that knowledge. That knowledge gets unveiled through meditation and repeating this mantra that I've repeated 1,000,000 times, more than 1,000,000 times, Amaramham, Madramham, that assists us to just keep sitting. Just keep sitting. Amaramham, Madramham.